What is up, everyone? The Sauce Shakers are in the building. Before we get started, this episode of Impact on Access TV post show on Women's Wrestling Talk is sponsored by For Your Wear. Make sure you check out all of the amazing styles that are on For Your Wear by Women's Wrestling Talk and a little special shirt that we got that we'll talk about 22 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That is right, Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. And I'm wearing my Women's Wrestling Talk merch. This shirt is not available, but there's another shirt. Instead of the C, there's a B. Before we get into that, Santana, how are you doing?
I don't even know, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't say I feel great.
Sorry.
I just feel like this is about to be it's about to be as very chaotic as what Eddie Edwards did tonight.
Oh yes, we're matching Eddie's energy. Before we get into the show, I'm gonna share my screen here so you guys can check out some of the merch that we actually have updated in the past 24 hours. Yes, everyone's been waiting on. Can you still see it? Oh yeah, here we go. Shout out to For Your Wear. Some great merch all through the media. We have an ESTWWT shirt. It is now available to purchase. So make sure you get this. I won't be getting it. I will say this. Make sure you get the shirt while it's on the website. Okay? So make sure you get it. If you want the shirt and you think said is the EST of WWT with this ugly ass design, make sure you get it. You can also, don't forget, y'all, you can use Afterpay as well. So don't forget, like, get your shirt. We have some other merchandise as well. I'm gonna take you through because I know y'all, my eyes are bleeding too. This shit is so hideous. It even comes in gray, red, and black, and it's crazy as hell. We're going to show you guys some more merch really quick before we get into. Look at oh my god, so many different amazing personalities. We got our girl Steph, we got Keeks, we got the wrestling club, so many different personalities that are on their own, right? Even Stephanie is here at Women's Wrestling Talk, but she has her own. It's crazy. We have some other shirts, so we just wanted to show you some of the merch that we do have. You're not obligated to buy the ESTWWT shirt. There is a Samoan Dynasty shirt as well. And then you can see the shirt that I have on has been revamped. If you're big on lucha, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, no matter what, they got a shirt for you. Make sure you get it. And then, of course, we have the original Not Just Women's Wrestling Talk tee. So please, y'all, please support. We want to do everything that we can to make sure that we are selling this merch. Make sure you check it out. If you go to www.talkpod.com, you will actually be able to shop the merch from the website. It goes to For Your Wear. So yeah, happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Impact Day. Courtney Rush stepped into Women's Wrestling Talk. We will get that interview a week from today on the 14th. So make sure you check that out. And then, yeah, we had a Kevin Knight interview for you today, but I don't think it might drop within the weekend. So we'll see about that. But we have some great things going here at Women's Wrestling Talk. And of course, one of the greatest things that we've ever had, of course, the Sauce Shakers. Obviously. We love Impact Wrestling. So, of course, we have to get to BTI. I did not actually get to see this match, and I'm very upset about it because the one-on-one match between Ace Austin and Jason Hodge, I saw highlights and stuff, but they're both really very, very talented in the ring. What did you think about the ending?
I mean, John tried to, he tried to assist with helping Jason win this match, but unfortunately, Chris Bay is gonna always have Ace Austin's back, and he stopped it from happening. So personally, I'm happy that my boys got the victory. They needed this and everything like that. So I don't have an issue. I mean, why would I have an issue with my guys winning? Like,
I mean, not an issue.
just like trying to cheat, bad hands. The 1 minute I give y'all compliments, and then next minute y'all start doing shit that I don't like.
Oh, girl, it's terrible.
It is.
I mean, I do think that now, and we'll get into it a little later in the show, but I know that we'll start to see the good hands place their hands on some chaos because
it's very possible.
Girl. But yeah, we are gonna run through the show a little quicker than normal because we do have predictions for Victory Road. You can catch us here.
Yeah, we do. I just added those graphics just because we thought we were gonna talk about them, but I forgot we do have predictions.
No, they're dead ass.
I'm so discombobulated with there's been pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view that there's so many predictions that we have done. I honestly can't even keep count. There are so many. I cannot keep fucking count.
I can't even. But yes, we move on to the opening match. Deonna Purrazzo, Dani Luna. Y'all are gonna have to pay attention to Dani Luna. She is a phenomenal wrestler. She's really good, really talented, knows how to move. She was giving Deonna like a go for her money. So, of course, the virtuosa, 3-time knockout world champion herself, picking up the victory. I don't know if she really, she may have gotten the victory, but Dani Luna, so impressive. Very impressive. We hear from Crazy Steve. Of course, this is going to continue to develop, as we move along. I don't know where this is going. I'm really nervous for certain people, including Tom Hannafin. Jesus. Do you, girl? The fact that he started crying is nuts. I need to take my drink because this is just great. This was so disgusting.
He doesn't want Tommy to leave. I mean, Rhino hasn't been back in like such a long time. Like, we have not seen Rhino since, of course, that injury he sustained and everything. So I think Heath is just like, he has a really more so like a mentorship when it comes to Tommy Dreamer, who will probably be ending his career tomorrow against Kenny King, which I don't care too much about Kenny King, but Tommy, it's that time, go sit on
entertainable.
You've done all that you can do.
Yeah. He's been entertainable.
Very much so.
But
for the most part.
For the most part. He has, but I do think that, it can be a little overwhelming in a sense if you have someone, but this is Tommy Dreamer, sweetie. Pack it up. Pack it up. Tomorrow you're going to pack it up. Now, I know you're not with the whole, Joya, but they were in action tonight. Hendry, Yua. They got the win. They're looking pretty impressive. I don't know, man. I think the crowd is over. You see the dancing?
Well, the crowds are idiots, and they're gonna go whatever.
No,
and
we are that crowd.
Not the
not that one, no. But come on now.
Any of the crowds in the past we may have been a part of, but not me. I stepped to the side. That's y'all waving y'all hands like buffoons.
These two are trying to get it together ahead of their match for the main event, but for obvious reasons. Josh Alexander looks crazy as hell. Okay, we get it.
I had to do my own screenshots tonight, so be proud.
Oh yeah, because Eddie.
Eddie is
Out.
just traveling to White Plains, New York for Victory Road and the 1,000th episode. So
I'm happy for
I
that.
had to screenshot things on my own, and
Yeah, I'm happy for that. That is pleasant.
I did what I could.
You did. All three of those guys in the main event tonight, but we did get to Subculture. Rich Swann and Callahan picking up the victory over them. Check out our interview with Sammy Callahan that we did. Shout out to Fightful and WrestleZone, I believe, that picked up the interview for that. And big shout out to all the publications that were picking up the Jade, honey. 3 minutes goes a long way, honey. I don't know what they talking about, but yes, make sure you check out the interview with Jade as well. Soraya interview coming soon. A lot of good stuff. That's what we do, baby. Now, Giselle Shaw sent a message on behalf of herself, Savannah Evans, and Jay Vardell that MK Ultra, girl, you can kiss them titles goodbye. Giselle Shaw is not playing. Best, I don't care who, I don't care who it is. Giselle is the best, with promos. Period. She is the cream in the crop for literally promos. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens at Victory Road. And then we get to the Good Hands. We're seeing literally a true visual of the Rascals getting help from the Good Hands. I personally like this because that means Shelly and Chris Sabin are possibly going to lose. But you just never know. But of course, gang, gang, gang. I do y'all know I like Skylar. Y'all know I like Hodge. I actually met Hodge's wife. She is pregnant, I believe. And she is darling. Such a nice person. And Jason Hodge is very talented. All four of these men talented, but we'll have to see. They'll probably do what they need to. They're starting to live up to their name a little bit, Cynthia. I know, I know you don't like that, but it's okay.
What are they living up to?
The Good Hands.
No,
You don't think so?
absolutely not.
In no way,
No
shape,
shape, form, or capacity. No. Mm-mm.
I'm baffled.
Don't be. They should be baffled for even calling themselves that.
You right. We get to the main event because this was truly Lio Rush, Kevin Knight. It's a match that you have to go back and watch.
Yeah.
100%. So good. Just I'm telling you.
Kevin was dominating this match though.
Killing
He
it.
was really he was truly dominating this match. And for this to be a first time ever at that too though.
Yeah.
He was very dominant in this match with Leo.
Yeah.
And it's just like who can keep up with Leo, because Leo Rush is extremely fast and he's quick. He's like a little mouse in the ring and he moves around pretty well.
He does.
But the Jet,
he gonna fly.
yeah,
I'm very excited because he did get a promo before the match.
he did.
And we also have an interview that will be dropping anytime now. Kevin Knight, people. So make sure you check that out. And then yeah, I mean, Leo, come on.
He did get the victory, but
He did.
he also beat the hell out of Kevin after the match too.
And I
almost
think
tried to
when
break
you
his
do that,
arm.
you know that you're trying to take out your competition.
You are, because you do see him as competition. You know what I'm saying? And like the fact of you tried to break his arm. Come on now, Mr. Leo Rush. Sat on that man's head, well, other shoulder, and try to break his arm until Kushida came out. And of course, we know that Kushida and Leo will have their match at Victory Road. But Kushida's like, bitch, get out my partner.
Yeah, they stay. If you want one of the super dope shirts that Kevin Knight has with Kushida, I think they're both on it.
They're both on it.
So cute. It looks so good. Yeah, I know Santana hated this segment, but I absolutely thought it was so good and so crisp. Dirty Dango, Bravo. Bravo is the man, y'all. Like, happy belated to Bravo. I love him dearly. I just don't understand. And then seeing him back on the screen and stuff is really cool. But I do think that whether you love or hate this, from a cinematic value, so crispy, so well done, so well edited. Just everything that I needed, honestly. Could be different people, but this is how you keep everybody. Cause somebody could be scrolling through
Mm-hmm.
and be like, well, what is this? Oh, that was kind of funny. Ha ha ha. And then they come back and it's wrestling, right? Of all
Mm-hmm.
things, it's wrestling. You could either hate it and be like, hell no. Or you can just keep watching it. And I don't know. I think those are those aha moments. You don't have a comment.
I mean, no, not at all. I could care less.
I feel I know we're gonna digress into this. Jordan Grace, you're weird as fuck, girl. Like, girl, you are weird. I have the same photo. And like, girl, the 8x10 of Deanna is nuts. You could have at least had that damn picture of y'all when y'all went to like for USA. Girl, you are weird.
Girl, hell no. She's like,
Hell
"Bitch,
no, you are weird, dude.
you are my target."
She's weird.
She let that be known,
She's
honey.
gonna win. She's gonna win. This
The
is
0-4 on here, girl. First of all, Deanna was eating this year though, no lie. But
Deanna gave her this though.
it's so damn funny. Girl,
Yeah.
you can have it, when you're away, you're thinking of me. And remember that I beat you 4 times.
She should have punched the wall.
Girl.
Honestly.
Oh, girl, I'm excited to see it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm overly joyed because they have some of the best chemistry. Like
Hmm.
they're so good with one another. And it would be nice to um like have a dialogue that compares each of their matches as they got, because most of them did happen during pandemic, and then even a couple have happened. Um,
More recently, to be there.
so it's a very interesting, good feud. It gives me a very like, even though it's 0-4, that does sound crazy, right? Because
Yeah.
people hackle, other people for
Hmm.
their rankings. But it's just like one of those things where it's just like,
It's not like a lousy 0-4 though.
no, it's
It's
not.
like
It's
she tried.
literally
You know what I'm saying?
Deanna is just that damn good, and maybe Jordan Grace is about to prove that she's that damn good. Not saying that she's not. I'm just saying maybe she's about to prove to even more people the same way Deanna did in 3 years in her career with Impact Wrestling. So we'll have to see.
How's everybody's father feeling today?
Oh,
That's how I'm gonna start out. That's how I'm gonna start out all the shows. I just have a question for everybody.
dude, I don't even know what to even. I mean, of course, we hear spoilers just like everyone else.
Yeah.
This was not explained in the magnitude of what it was. I was given that it was kind of like a combination.
Yeah.
That was not a combination. No combination.
Mm.
That was a motherfucking like massacre. Like if that would have happened, like, oh my god, like it depends on what era, but oh my god, like I knew going into this, and we've talked about this over and over again.
Hmm.
I don't care how much we talked about it, did not prepare me for the stipulation. First and foremost, Trinity, of course, Knockouts World Champion, contract signing after Lish wins her spot, just like Gail Kim said to Frank Kazarian, because Frank Kazarian was running his damn mouth on Twitter, saying little stuff. Be quiet, Frank, man.
And she cheated. It's like this was like technically she didn't. I mean, she just rolled in and rolled back out.
Okay.
And
Mm.
I'm
First
not
and
gonna lie. This can be very manipulated.
This is so like, what's so crazy about this is that you can just tell there was such a high level of creativity
Mm-hmm.
from what we don't know if this is the diva scene. We don't know if Trinity came up with that. We don't know who came. We don't know. We do know that Lish has always been very open about her being almost like a locker room leader.
Yeah.
And I know that I've heard really great things. I mean, I've met Lish. I've seen Lish on numerous occasions. I love Lish. And I think that what this did for her is like, Trinity is this megastar. She could have worked. She just came off the heel of working with Deanna, and she's about to work. She's working with someone who has not really gotten a rub, like a true rub. What I loved about what Lish said tonight was that everything that I've said in the past, it was never Eddie that needed to change. It was Lish. And Lish said that tonight. And I thought that was very powerful in the way that she throws the champagne, which looks like milk.
It's just a little,
Yeah. This should be the photo. Send this one. Let this be the photo of the night.
Do I still have it as a question?
But yeah. And of course, we get to a little beat down. Lish gets drug over the table. However, former Impact World Champion himself, Eddie Edwards, places Trinity through a table. Do you have any comments?
I just want to say that Eddie will be he will be dealt with. Honestly, you will be handled. Honestly, you will be reprimanded.
You will be reprimanded.
You will be reprimanded for all of your actions. Like, you will pay for your crimes. I will say. You know what? Like, you really are. Like, you truly deserve to go to jail. Honestly, you put your hands on a woman who was beating up your woman distractingly and everything like that because your woman decided she wanted to throw a drink.
And your man can't do nothing about it.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. They're gonna find out who can.
I could definitely see Tracy Brooke because she is clear.
That is true. And I mean, they do have their match scheduled for Saturday for the 1,000th episode. So we on number 999.
And when I tell you, a hellified episode. We ain't done yet. Any final thoughts?
Eddie, I'm just telling, like, you are the most hated man. I will tell you that much. So when them 20 Samoans knocking at your door at 5 a.m., don't come outside.
In the meantime, check out our interview with Eddie Edwards as we sit down and talk all things Impact Wrestling.
And also check out the interview with Trinity as well.
Make sure you check that out as well. Our CEO did that interview, and we're hoping to get Lish down the road because
and also the one with Nikki did for the press pass.
Oh yes, make sure you check that out too. Yeah, everywhere. So
you just don't have Lish yet.
No, we don't have Lish. She looks really stunning though.
She does.
Absolutely
stunning, just like my 2K KIERA.
She definitely would have been a Divas champion.
Oh, she definitely would have.
100%. Like, there's no, and we have to ask them.
What about the diva? Come on. Yeah. What about the What about I'm talking about?
What about him?
Yeah, what about him? Ask Sasha Banks. I'm not holding that butterfly title.
She's a terrible dancer. Love her, like her though. Frank Kazarian came out like a Backstreet Boy.
Girl, I was finna say, who in the hell? But I had to see the shirt. Girl, who in the hell is this? Girl, this man look like Homicide.
He got a bandana on and a hat.
Why you look like Homicide?
He like a bouncer. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy.
Bouncer at the club.
Take your ass home, you old man. Fucking weirdo. Then we hear from Sabin and Shelly talking a whole bunch of nonsense about how they're gonna win. Whatever. Like, honestly, it's not happening. And we get to our main event: Josh Alexander, PCO, Bully Ray, Steve Macklin. I just have one question. Why in the hell did Bully Ray try to get PCO to shake his goddamn hand?
Because he's a fucking dummy.
That was so stupid to me.
He's an idiot.
Crazy. Of course, Steve Macklin and Bully Ray did get the victory after a sudden, like, it was just so sudden the way that happened. Giving, obviously Daniel Spencer almost getting knocked out by PCO, and then Bully Ray hitting PCO in the nuts, and then getting a roll up, which was fucking crazy.
Me personally, I can't wait to beat the shit out of him one day.
Yeah, I feel you. But me personally, I'm happy because Macklin got the, Macklin and Bully Ray got the win, so it counts. We get to Countdown to Victory Road first. You guys were about to do some predictions, and yeah, with this one, Allen Angels Open Challenge, they're really giving him a push, which is really awesome. Before we get into that, we have a few run-ins that we want to play for you guys. We've had a lot of people come into Women's Wrestling Talk. We'll kick it off with TAYA VALKYRIE, baby. TAYA?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's TAYA VALKYRIE, and you are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
Thank you, TAYA. And of course, we have Willow.
Howdy, folks. This is Willow Nightingale, and you are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
I would love to wrestle with somebody.
We would love to wrestle who?
I would love to. Howdy to you as well. We also have Maria Kanellis.
Hello, my name is Maria Kanellis Bennett, and I am the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, and you're watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
Whoever that is in the background is going crazy. But thank you, First Lady, and another First Lady, NYLA Rose.
What's up, y'all? It's NYLA Rose, and you, yes, you, are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
A former Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champion herself, Kiera Hogan.
What's up, everybody? It's the hottest flame, Kiera Hogan, period, and you're watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
Period. And then we give a big shout out and we close it out to the AEW Women's World Champion, which you can catch all of the AEW programming during the week, Saraya.
What's up, you guys? I am AEW star and champ Saraya, and you are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
Yeah, I heard Saraya said she might want a challenge for that Impact Championship.
And then she said he's gonna go over to New Japan and take that championship too. So she's gonna be all over the world.
Whatever, bitch. We'll see it. Stay your ass in AEW for now.
Well, what if they come to her?
Girl. I don't know if the Knockouts Championship is allowed at AEW because of, WWE literally, like, and this is still fresh. Like, the Impact Knockouts World Championship was at Royal Rumble, so it's like,
I don't know if they have that deal to have that happen there. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was something that I think that no one, that's like one of those moments in women's wrestling that I just feel like are so iconic. Mickey James, this last run that she was on, crazy. Like a
But
really
I feel like
good.
only Mickey could do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
She brought so much.
Like if anybody who was like holding that title could bring it to Royal Rumble, other than like
it would be Gail. I mean, Gail could.
Yeah, but I don't really
hit
know.
the same.
But it's also about like that relationship too that you have with the company and everything too. And even though the way that Mickey's situation was with the whole trash bag thing or whatever, she still came back. She did it for that one time. It was a great moment for what it was. And then after that, hell, like I said, like for that moment, it was great because you got to. She not only she's champion. She came out with her own song. She was hardcore country over in WWE, and that brought their relationship that for Impact and WWE to work together to at least have that cross branding going on. The reason why, for Summerversary, we got to see like AJ Styles, someone who's over in a different company like WWE, be on the screen. Imagine if he showed the fuck up. I don't know. It would have been a great time.
It could have been. Shout out to Mickey James. Sure, she's gonna be back this weekend. White Plains, New York, girl. Y'all be careful, cause I'm not flying. No 9/11 weekend. So, with that being said, countdown to Victory Road. We got Allen Angels, baby. Who you think it's gonna be?
I personally have absolutely no idea. I really don't.
I think it's gonna be Poopinder.
The one to watch, eh?
The one to never find.
I forgot he even existed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really truly have no idea like who could it be. I really don't. I'm whoever it is, I hope it's it could be the return or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments too, because y'all be having some great ideas.
I have no idea, but what?
Somebody said Awesome Kong.
Joe's Awesome Kong.
Hell,
it could be Jonathan Gresham. I haven't seen Jonathan Gresham in a minute.
That is true.
I go with that. Jonathan Gresham.
Jonathan Gresham is a good one. Of course, ABC, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay will be taking on Brian Myers and Moose on the countdown to Victory Road. I know where you're going with this one.
I'm going with ABC.
I don't bet against Moose and Brian Myers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That is perfectly fine.
I do like them as a team. Chris Bay and Ace Austin, I love them, but
I'm right with my boys.
Yeah.
For when they by themselves and not with that other shit.
Yeah. Bootleg Club one time. It looks like the Digital Media Championship, which should be on Countdown.
You would think, but because it's Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy fucking Dreamer.
And there's a stipulation.
Title versus career. Kenny King doesn't win. He just loses a title. But if Tommy Dreamer doesn't win,
he loses.
He is done completely.
Pack it up.
The old men say this all the time. Ric Flair's last match was supposed to be in WWE, and we know how that went.
Yeah, his last match was supposed to be with Shawn Michaels, and what did we get?
He didn't give a damn. And you know what? Good for him, because Jeff Jarrett. Let me tell you something. When Jeff Jarrett had his last match, y'all can kiss my ass, because baby, Nashville, that Hendersonville, the whole 615-629 is gonna get crunk as hell, because baby, he gonna have his retirement match in Bridgestone Arena. Period. Here. Period. And he gonna do it for home.
I'm sorry if I'm blowing up your phone.
Why are you sending me shit?
Cause it's just stuff that I just happened to
see like this, girl. Wait, did we watch the cabaret this week?
We did.
Didn't?
We did.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. Kenny King, Tommy Dreamer. What do you think is seriously gonna win though?
Honestly, truly, because they care a lot about Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer will probably win this.
Yeah, I think he will too.
He will probably win this.
To
But if
go
Kenny
in
King
like
wins,
that's terrible. But
that was
imagine getting retired like the day
for a digital
before.
media championship though.
That's true. But imagine getting retired the day before
Yeah,
like the 1000th episode.
they're gonna do a farewell speech for him.
They might. Ugh, I don't know. But Kenny King, I hope you win. This is really tough
It is.
because they are very high on Leo Rush right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kushida can always float, through wherever he goes. He's an entity. That's my new favorite word. I do think that Leo Rush retains, though. There's no way you can take this title off of him that quick unless Sabin, who is in a faction with Shelly and Kushida.
Yeah.
It is tough, Joseph. Absolutely.
Tough one. I like Leo Rush. I do, but I also do like Kushida. So I think for me, I'm gonna go with Kushida in this sense.
Do you think
it
that
could go
Leo
either way.
has held long enough?
Not really. I don't feel like he's held long enough. But then again, like I said, I don't know how long Leo Rush is gonna be in Impact. That's always like in my mind. It's like because I mean, like with Kushida, I mean, he pops up, when he's much needed and stuff like that, or he always finds a way to pop up. With Leo Rush, he's very different because, I didn't expect Leo Rush to be debuting in Impact Wrestling and then become X Division Championship within a matter of weeks.
No.
Did not expect that at all whatsoever.
Good booking too. Very good.
Is. Like he came in, did this shit with Sabin, beat him.
That was that was just
beat him. Like, so I don't know. Like I would like for Kushida to win.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go for. But if Leo wins, then it is what it is. It just means that maybe, depending on how things happen, he'll put that title on the line against Kevin.
That's true. He got him unless Kevin helps Kushida.
That's true.
It can go so many ways. But what if Kevin tries to help Kushida
and it backfires?
Yeah.
And then
and then Kevin got to go beat Kushida, and then he gonna go beat Leo.
And here we are.
Now, if they made Kevin X Division champion, he might be one of the tallest champions.
That is very accurate because there's some little itty bitties around here.
We already know how this is going. Bully Ray, PCO, anything goes match. Don't know what that means.
It means exactly what it say. Anything goes.
I just want to know
what you can take some car cables and electrocute somebody's balls if you wanted to. That's how anything goes. You better
is crazy.
I'm
also going PCO though, only because
unless Devon Dudley bring his ass out here.
That could happen. He is set to compete Impact 1000.
But he also I don't know because yes, he is set to compete, but I don't even know who they're gonna be going up against. During how long that match is gonna be too though, because that man got heart issues, he had a stroke, and he hasn't been in the ring in about 7 years. So
come on, doctor.
I don't know, honey, but my brother.
I know. Damn, Devon. We praying for you.
I don't know.
Damn.
That man's had a lot of
I'm talking you dropped a bag, honey. Damn. That's crazy.
A lot of health conditions going on with that man. So I don't know.
Is going PCO. I'm going PCO too. So going into this match, I was a little concerned, but now I'm definitely 100%. I feel like the Rascals win because of good hands. It's not going to backfire. Mm-hmm. Unless they're putting Ace and Chris Bay on the countdown so they'll have enough time to catch their breath and do a run in. maybe to even out the odds. But I swear, like, please don't let them. Like, they're so happy. I know you can't see it, but so
I will be going with the Rascals.
okay, good. Thank God.
Unfortunately, for the time matter, until we get to ABC being in this position,
Right. Which
that's really the goal. And I will hope for us to be there together to see this live.
yeah, for Bound for Glory.
Very much so.
Yeah. It's good to see this going as long as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. Crazy Steve will be taking on Black Taurus. I don't know why.
You know why? That man, Crazy Steve, attacked Black Taurus last week after he tried to get it. After he tried
he
to understand
did.
what the hell is going on with him, because he tried to stab Mike Bailey in the eye, and Black Taurus came out there and tried to assist with keeping him calm down. And then Crazy Steve started to attack goddamn Black Taurus. So here we are.
I wish this wasn't happening.
No.
But Crazy Steve, Black Taurus probably, is either gonna get something else or he's gonna go and wrestle in AAA still, and it's endless for Black Taurus as well. He's such a good wrestler. He stays in Impact. Hopefully they give him something, but we'll see. Who do you think?
I don't know. I don't even think this match even lasts long, to be honest.
No.
I feel like Crazy Steve is going to cost himself this match.
I think this is
I am going to go with what Joseph has said. It's going to be a disqualification. Taurus is going to win by the disqualification because Crazy Steve is going to lose his fucking mind again. And yeah. Sometimes Black Taurus is even like here in Impact because I haven't seen him.
Crazy. Josh Alexander will be taking on Steve Macklin, a feud that's been brewing for such a long time, a match that we were supposed to be getting and we never got.
First time ever.
This is crazy. I think this should main event. I know people will disagree. I know Trinity and Lish. But I would not.
The champion, the world champion, is in a tag match trying to get tag titles. So,
but I do think this
from
an Impact fan standpoint, I do think this could main event easily.
This could,
because this is a big ticket. They main evented tonight in a tag team match.
Yeah,
they could open the show easily. I just don't see Trinity main eventing. I don't even see a title main eventing this. To be honest, there's so many feuds. Bully Ray and PCO could main event easily.
Damn near.
They might open up. Deanna Purrazzo.
Well, I don't think Deanna and Jordan would main event, but they wanted to go that route. They could. I'm gonna go with Josh in this sense.
Okay. I'm going Macklin.
Okay.
But they'll probably give it to
either way. I'm happy with this because I don't really truly have a dog in this fight, by no means necessary. But I know that this match is going to be like really, really good. And they have They got a lot of people on this match card. I'm not even gonna lie. The Victory Road last year didn't even have as many matches that they had here. They really got some things planned out.
Yeah. I mean, Bound for Glory.
That's true.
Like, it's gonna take a while to get to Bound for Glory. We don't have anything in between.
Nope.
So,
Deanna
Purrazzo, Jordan Grace. I normally don't bet against Deanna Purrazzo, but I'm going Jordan Grace. Oh, Joseph says the tag team titles will main event.
They could. That's a problem. I'm gonna go Deanna because let's continue on with the upset. Crazy. Just because Jordan Grace returned doesn't mean she's gonna win.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
It would be really fucked though, but they could play it off that way. Jordan could lose her fucking mind because she's so focused on trying to be Deanna. You cannot beat the woman.
You cannot
trick me.
You cannot trick me. I think that it may end in a DQ though.
It's very possible.
Or something. Or like Deanna goes to tap Jordan and she holds onto the rope and Deanna won't let go.
Yeah, and then boom.
Which still Deanna gave you the win, which is crazy.
That's true.
And then of course we have three knockouts matches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So not only do we have Jordan and Deanna, no title. Just anger. The Knockouts World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Just anger. MK Ultra will be defending against Savannah Evans and Giselle Shaw. I'm going Giselle and Savannah. I went with them last time. I think it's time to pull the trigger on MK Ultra. They can be a team without the tag teams, but Savannah and Giselle, they need the gold. They need the gold. Jesus, please.
I'm still gonna go with MK Ultra.
Yeah.
It could damn well go to Giselle and Savannah. But
I would hope so.
I think I'm still gonna go with MK Ultra. That's just me.
I would hope so.
Either way, I'm fine. But I'm
fine. I'm fine. I think this is from what we've seen a year span.
Yeah,
we've seen a lot of growth, a true growth within the tag team division.
Oh, definitely.
And,
I was a little struggle bus at first.
Yeah,
honestly, especially with but what I do like is the fact that Impact worked fast on.
You did
those, making sure that we continue to have a knockouts tag team division.
Yeah,
because not everybody can be in a singles picture at one time. We only have one damn title.
And they don't.
And they know who works well with each other too, though. They know who works and the chemistry as well. Because when I look at Killer Kelly and Masha, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna be a tag. I don't give a damn when it's gonna happen. They're gonna be a fucking tag team because they just mesh with each other. Now, when it comes to Giselle and Savannah, didn't even cross my mind that that's something that could happen.
And they work so well.
They really do. They really do. And I like the fact that, even though Savannah is with Giselle, she doesn't feel like she's like an insurance policy.
Yeah, that's a good question here too. Will MK Ultra get their third partner?
Who knows?
Well, it would be so funny if Sunny Kiss joined them. I know it's a little
not minded though.
It could be a little off.
It would be a little interesting,
but
I think it could work.
Maybe not even join them, just even out the odds, But who knows?
What if Sunny comes in and he dyes his hair red?
Girl, now
to mesh with MK Ultra? What?
That would be sick.
Nasty work, but I wouldn't mind it. There's always a threat.
That is very true. And then, of course, the main event for women's wrestling top predictions tonight, the Knockouts World Championship, is on the line. Trinity, Alisha Edwards.
I'm going with Trinity.
I know.
There's no way in hell.
I'm gonna say there's no way in
hell. Okay, maybe there's not. No, there's no way in hell.
No, they're
thinking realistically, it's hell no, there's no way in hell. But thinking from a business standpoint,
from an Impact Wrestling standpoint,
anything is fucking possible. But hell no, they're not taking this title off of Trinity. Hell no. Soon as Alisha loses,
I'm so happy for this.
This is great. Like I said, this is the first time going after a Knockouts World Championship.
Yeah.
And this, she changed a lot. Like she said, she had to change herself, and changing herself put her in a title picture. She took herself more seriously.
Absolutely.
And everything. And sometimes you have to do that. That's a life. Sometimes you have to take yourself more seriously in order to get the opportunities that you've been wanting and looking for. And once you make that change within yourself and you start to have that confidence in yourself, and then you have your man backing you up.
Girl, you unstoppable.
Yeah, until your ass get flatlined because your man get flatlined by somebody else who got problems with him.
And that's it.
Now
do,
we're
you have, do you have any last words to say on the show? Any comments?
In regards to Impact, I'm really excited to see Victory Road tomorrow. Well, today. Impact puts on a great show, honestly, no matter if people talk about the video quality, production quality, or whatever, they're about to get their upgrade. So it is what it is. When you just care about exactly what the fuck is going on, that production shit, it can make a difference, but nobody knows about that right now. So that's on that. As far as anything else, I'm gonna let y'all know that y'all know who the real EST of WT is. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Point Blank Period been doing this shit for 2 years. Okay. 2 been here. Okay. Can't no Muppet come up here and try to take something.
Fucking bobblehead.
So let that be known. Let that be very clear. So y'all can continue on, go on other shows, and allow them to feel like that's who they are. But in reality, let them step into the EST shoes for a day. They wouldn't last. They wouldn't have time to last. So just want to put that out there in the universe. Let everybody know. It's going to be real interesting tomorrow. I will say.
It will be.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Please do. That's all I got. Bye.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling